Welcome back to the channel everyone. This is your host Shlok, and in this video we're going to be talking about why 5G is nothing but a gimmick.
Gimmicks?
So you may be wondering, why do I say so? Because the 5G has had a global release, and in India we are seeing devices with 5G support. Till date, 5G was limited to flagship devices and mid-range devices, but now reports suggest that in 2021 Qualcomm will roll out devices in the 400 series chips which have 5G support, as in we will see budget devices with 5G, whereas Realme is soon going to launch the Realme V3 in India, as stated by the company's CEO Madhav Seth in a episode of Ask Madhav, where he said that the V3, which is the cheapest device in the world as of now to offer 5G, which is also costing around 11,000 rupees, will be launching in India soon. So when there is a global release of 5G, why do I say it is a gimmick? Stay tuned as I will try to explain the same. I will be dividing this video in different parts as an explanation for each reason that I give.
Gimmicks.
So the first part and the first gimmick, the reason why I think it is a gimmick, is the fact that 5G has not had a proper rollout in India. So the thing is that 5G is actually still not very important in the world. US and Europe have some areas where 5G is more common, as is the case with Japan also. But in India, we are yet to see the 5G revolution. As per reports, 5G will be launched in India in around 2022 or 2023, and this was pre-pandemic. Post the pandemic, we do not know how much of an effect this will have on the 5G rollout, as then it could be delayed even further. So again, what is the need to launch 5G devices? This is a simple reason, and the simple reason is that brands do not have a way to extort money from the users. They understand that 5G is something that is going to be future proofing. I will explain why this does not make sense after some time, but for now you have to remember that brands are telling customers that you will be able to future proof yourself with 5G, even though 5G is yet to be rolled out and there is no proper schedule for 5G in India. If there would have been a schedule, it would have made a bit of sense, but we know that 5G isn't even rolling out in India anytime soon. But the brands do not have another way of additional costs, as in they cannot take more money from us. That's why they'll say that 5G is an important thing and it will future proof you and you should buy a device with 5G. The consumer also plays a part here, where they think that yes, 5G will be able to be future proof, as in if I buy a device with 5G, I'll future proof myself. But you have to remember that by the time 5G will roll out, as in at least let's consider 2022 as 5G rollout times, it will be 2 years later, and most people that I know usually change devices post the 2-year mark.
Gimmicks.
There is another reason why I say this does not make sense, because consider you do buy a device in 2020 with a 5G chip. You have to remember that 5G works on modems, and the modems get updated after time. If you look at devices in 2019 end which were launched with 5G support, such as the OnePlus 7 Pro 5G and Samsung Galaxy S10 5G, they have older modems which will not provide you with the latest quality in terms of the 5G capabilities. Again, that is why I say so.
Gimmicks.
Next up, coming to why this does not make sense in terms of the future proofing matter. I told you guys why it does not make sense, but you have to remember that some people may provide the argument, but Shlok, still we will have 5G, right? And they say that if you listen to some YouTubers, they'll say that the 5G chips have a special modem which can enhance your 4G capabilities as well. But when you take note of devices that are 5G, as in if you compare the prices of devices that are available in 4G as well as 5G, you will see that there is a stark difference in terms of pricing, whereas the 5G variant is quite a lot expensive in comparison to the cheaper 4G variants, and the actual output is quite less, because even in 4G some people may say yes, you will get a minor boost, but is that minor boost worth that amount of money? And you know that if in the budget segment it comes, people will be like, yeah, we are getting 5G, but you have to remember that 5G isn't getting a global rollout, at least a national rollout in India. So why would you spend that extra money? That is upon you. You may think you'll future proof yourself, but you have to remember, again, as I explained, older modem will result in lower speeds. If you buy a device in 2022 when 5G rollout starts in India, that is with an if, you will see that in comparison to a device that was launched in 2019, the 5G capabilities of your device at that time will be faster, and you will be able to avail faster speeds. Next, coming to the third point. In terms of the third point, I would like to notify that 5G works on two bases. There is a sub-6 5G and there is millimeter wave 5G. Sub-6 5G is like 50%. Actually, I can't even say 50%. It's like a 20-30% difference in comparison to normal 4G LTE, and that is something that is mostly common in budget devices and mid-range devices. Millimeter wave 5G is still restricted to the flagships such as OnePlus 8 Pro, Samsung Galaxy S20 series and more. So again, if you want to experience that full 5G thing, you will need millimeter wave, and there is a bit of doubt regarding whether India will be able to get millimeter wave 5G support, because India is a vast country and it is not possible to lay the lines for millimeter wave. If you take note of countries like Europe and US, you will see that 5G in the form of millimeter wave is available, but it is so janky as of now that if you move away for like just a meter or something, you will see data speeds fall drastically. Again, that does not make sense, and as of 2020, that is what I'm trying to explain. As of 2020, this is why you shouldn't upgrade to a 5G phone. So in the end, I would like to conclude by saying that if you are a rational consumer who actually does not do a lot of international travels, or you are someone who is basically looking to upgrade to a phone and are confused as to whether you should buy the 4G variant or the 5G variant, I would suggest you save the money, get a 4G device. You will be more than happy. Spend that extra money on rather something like Wi-Fi 6 for if you have Wi-Fi support, so you can avail somewhat of those faster data speeds, because in India 5G will take some time to come. And that's it for this video, guys. If you did like this video, consider subscribing to the channel and liking this video. Also, stay safe, guys, and stay tuned for other amazing videos coming to the channel soon. That's all for this episode.